You know, I really should add some music to this. But that wouldn't be very me, would it? Hi guys, me and Jackie, you guys, all you crazy people out there on the internet. How's it going? Today we'll be returning to our adventures. Oh shit. Wouldn't be very Jackie of me to do any of that shit. Anyways, hi. Okay, we're at least getting audio, so I haven't broke it yet. That's always a bonus, right? I do have to check around to make sure, because sometimes my chat doesn't capture right. And there may be a delay on a few platforms, but I can't really fix that right now. But hi! Anyways, returning to our adventures in the worst Fallout game known to man. And we'll go back to doing it private. If any of my or any friends out there have the game, they feel free to ask me to join. I don't know how this works. I have no clue. But you're able to venture through the waste of this place with me. Because that would be fucking epic, right? Today we're adding another source to the stack of streaming. It's a grand day. I'm mostly stalling for time while this game loads. Today we're also adding Odyssey to the stack list because the more reach you have, the better, right? That's how this works. Oh no, I lost a viewer. Actually, I still haven't fixed X integration with my chat yet, so and apparently Rumble's having issues. Just to see if something shows up on my thing. Okay, cool. There is a bit of a delay, and I am sorry about that. Not much I can do about that. We are facts. Oh, I have nothing good. No, it's right away I need. Cool. And we'll fully heal back up. So, hi guys, it's me, the Jackie, and losing viewers like a crazy son of a bitch because nobody cares about this game. It's a terrible game, and right now nobody's in Discord, so it's a bit quiet. I feel like there's a lot of delay in this game today for some reason. It could be my internet connections being a bit weird. Alright. So, our next quest is... Don't tell me I gotta go in a certain door. Study Dr. Hudson's research. This is gonna be fun. I have no idea what I'm fucking doing. Ah, looks like we have a room full of enemies. Looks like I need to be headed in a downwards direction. Is my aim that bad today? Badly need a better rifle. How's it going, Reflex? Of course, why else would I be in the streaming room? Yeah, I'm playing this really retarded Bethesda game. Again. I am punishing myself. I'll add that to my list. My ever-growing and never-shrinking list of things that I want to watch. Hello, too. Welcome to the stream. So I've added Odyssey to the stream stack, and hopefully in the next week or two I'll be back on Twitch. No. A lot of other things going on, actually. I'm just happy I'm on Odyssey again, okay? It's been a while since I streamed to the Odyssey group. I've been making passive income off Odyssey by re-uploading my YouTube videos. I forgot that Odyssey was a thing. And not only that, the fun part about this is the multi-chat works with Odyssey. It does not work with X. Still working on that one. Nobody ever talks in my X chat anyway. Well, it's because the way X does chat is kinda dumb. Believe it or not, Elon Musk needs to get his people in order and start working on things. Okay, that is not the... Honestly, I have no idea. How's it going? Oh, that's always good. Doing pretty good. Let me fix chat so stream can see it. Yeah, they like seeing who's talking and shit.
Hello.
Probably.
I mean, can they hear us? Well, I mean,
Yeah,
seeing us is fine, but we're like, oh, okay.
they,
Hello, world.
Yeah, I actually directly captured the audio from Discord. Discord gets its own audio channel because it sounds better than if I capture it via desktop audio.
I love the poorly photoshopped Spider-Man in episode 8, Invincible spoilers. And
What?
yes, I do know Poe's Law, or Dying Scribe, whichever, posted an image of Invincible episode 8 spoilers, and it's a poorly photoshopped Spider-Man in a frame of Invincible. And yes, I do know they have a crossover comic together, but that's not the point.
I'm just trying to imagine how that conversation would go.
Well, technically they have 2 crossover comics, but yeah.
Yeah, they kind of do.
Invincible just kind of goes, all these terrible things happen to me, and then Peter Parker just opens up about being Peter Parker, and Invincible has to sit there and rethink his entire existence.
That is actually what happens in one of the... specifically the Spider-Man comic. So what happens is he's fighting a dude that has the power to manipulate multiverse dimensions, and so he throws Invincible into the Marvel universe, specifically Spider-Man's. And then, because obviously, like, he even states that he feels depression. Weaker. Yeah, no, he actually even states that he feels weaker in this universe.
I mean, considering the fact that...
He cast depression and threw him into Peter Parker's universe. Yeah, that'd do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, the same villain attacks Invincible in the Spider-Man comic, which leads into the Invincible one. And that's how they have a crossover there. Also, Spawn is in the Invincible universe. That's another one.
I have found a way to fix the fact that I keep getting demonetized on YouTube.
And how is that?
You just somehow muted us?
No, I start to stream 5 to 7 minutes early, and just leave on the start screen.
Smart.
Do.
Also, for the matter, Reflex, considering the fact that Spawn is, well, how should I put this? He's like the one hero that's in any universe, really. I mean,
Well,
wasn't there
yeah,
that one? Wasn't
yeah,
there one
because
scene where he-
yes, I do know.
yeah,
It's the
so
fact that
This
the
implies that
guy.
heaven and hell is real in the Invincible universe.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, it does. But the reason
Viltrumite
why.
gets to hell.
Yep.
Boy, howdy!
The reason why Spawn is in every universe, or potentially could be in either DC, Marvel, The Boys even, is because the guy that owns the rights to Spawn doesn't specifically owns the rights to it, and not a certain company he pairs up with.
Seth MacFarlane.
Yeah, he can appear in any of those shows that he has. No, he did it right by not having it be like, oh, Marvel owns the character. It's like, no, I own the character. I can put it anywhere I want.
I hear you, little bot. Where the hell are you?
The Chinese robot.
Yes, the Chinese robot masquerading as an American robot, because that's how this game works. And the fact that more people don't understand that Bethesda games are trash, and I'm literally suffering, or punishing myself for certain things.
You just felt like I need to be punished for this and threw yourself into that?
Yep.
What the fuck did you do that was so heinous? What orphanage did you burn down?
Well, at least it isn't Starfield.
If you were
Starfield's
playing
fun.
Starfield, I would wonder what exactly you had done on the Geneva Convention that required such penance.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. I enjoyed it.
I've gotten to where I just don't.
Yeah.
I've gotten to where I just don't enjoy Bethesda games as much.
Hello, Regis.
Hello,
So-
Bartrick.
Hi, Regis. Originally, I was going to. I'm adding retarded AI to the list of gripes with Bethesda games.
I mean, have they
That's-
not had smart AI to begin with?
They invented it in 1990 and they never updated it since. They just put it in every game.
Yep.
Fucking Bethesda.
Oh no, I like some of the concepts that Bethesda comes up with, but beyond that.
I mean,
I'm going to be honest with you, this new Appalachian Railroad is actually very offensive to me as as somebody that is a native Appalachian.
how so? The trains are still moving?
No, it would not be called New Appalachian Railroad, it would be called This Corporation's Railroad.
Ah, I see.
Yeah, Appalachia doesn't have a lot of ownership of things.
So, the reason why it's different is that, well, for obvious reason, if anything, it would probably be called the New Nuka World or Nuka Cola Railroad or something.
There you are.
But it's obviously because two different universes.
Is this in a
One's
separate No,
Yes,
this is just
obviously.
a million years before that.
Spawn exists in Fallout 76.
He could. He could.
He actually does.
Spawn just shows up, tells the Vault Dweller he's a piece of shit, and leaves.
Yes,
Um,
and he's not wrong.
yeah, so... Fun fact about the Fallout universe. Technically speaking, if you go by the Black Isles,
You mean the place with
the people that originally made it, just about anything fantasy or sci-fi exists in, this universe.
With multiple, like, what references to not Star Trek, but, Doctor Who, from what I know. You can
Oh,
hear
I thought you were talking like
Yeah.
some sort of actual in-game island. You know, like something from Far Cry Harbor and shit.
No.
Well, Black Isle,
There's-
there's the Black Marsh.
Black Isle is a game studio that originally created Fallout.
Ah, I see.
They also did the first. I can't remember if they did Icewind Dale or Baldur's Gate because, technically speaking, Black Isle Studios and BioWare used to work hand in hand together before Black Isle Studios was split up. I swear I'm getting a lot of lag today.
The internet's
no.
been fucky for everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. Also, yeah, they did work on Icewind Dale.
They also, the writers for the original Fallout games, I can't remember which ones they worked on the top of my head.
1 and 2, I think. Let me check the Wikipedia.
1 and 2, I believe Brotherhood of Steel as well as Tactics.
I don't even think they consider Tactics canon.
It's not in the traditional sense, at least.
No, meaning like Black Isle themselves. Like,
No, they didn't do it, apparently.
Oh, who did Tactics?
what's that top-down shitty one?
Well, the game. Okay, so the Fallout 1 and 2 are made by Black Isle Studios. I'm checking the Tactics. Give me a sec.
I think
The one that everyone hates.
Tactics is a TRPG.
No. There's
There was a
you're
game.
You were talking about Brotherhood of Steel, which is the top-down action shooter.
No, there's a Fallout Tactics computer game.
I know. No. It was Brotherhood of Steel is the one. Yeah, Jackie's right.
Yeah,
That's the one I was thinking of.
Yeah, it is.
Tactics
Anyway.
is semi-canon. The thing with Tactics is it's supposed to be rumors of something that happened in the Midwest. So there is no confirmation if it was real or not.
So it's just room for expansion for anybody who likes the lore and shit.
Peyote Fever Dream.
Also, I found the studios. It's fucking hell. It's Bethesda Studios and 14 Degrees East.
Probably some small indie company.
The Bethesda then 8. Because Bethesda does that kind of shit. But yeah, no.
Although I'm looking at this. You ever heard of a company called Interplay Studios?
Yes.
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 They've done
You
a
would know
few
them.
things.
You would know them better as Atari. Because, funnily enough, when they canned Black Isles, which was the studio that made them, they changed their name to Atari.
Ah, I see. Well, apparently it was 14 Degrees East. It's a defunct company.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Up there.
Also, you would know Black Isle Studio as In Exile, Obsidian, and Ravensoft. Because
And
their
Ravensoft is mostly known for
Ravensoft,
COD. Yep.
I know them more for the Marvel Ultimate Alliance game.
Oh, you switched to
Nerd.
I know.
Hey,
them
I had it
more
on Xbox back then.
I remember. Or I know them more for the radial menus in Neverwinter Nights 1.
That's all they did.
In the base game. Oh god, not this thing.
What?
The Griffton monster. a disease variant of the Grifton monster.
Sounds like a lefty.
It looks like Joe Biden.
Well, it is an actual Appalachian cryptid.
Oh, damn.
I mean, yeah. When it comes to like unique enemy types, for Fo76, it's quite literally just every cryptid you can think of.
Even though they get half of them wrong.
Yeah.
Because they've never set foot in the Appalachians.
They did. For scenery reasons, they did.
I'm pretty sure Bethesda has a studio in Appalachia.
Does it?
Yeah, the problem with this is this was made by Bethesda Australia.
Oh, well, that explains everything.
One would think that they would have a lot of experience with deadly wildlife.
I mean, maybe.
That is why there are 3 different versions of the Mothman in this game.
Yep.
There is Evil Mothman, Neutral Mothman, and Help Player Mothman.
Yu-Gi-Oh has it. Yu-Gi-Oh
The Mothman's
has
just schizophrenic.
Mothman.
No, they're actually different creatures and will fight each other.
It's just a Mothman beating the shit out of himself.
I don't want to do the... I don't want to do that quest. I really don't care about the events right now. Hey.
Oh
I
wait,
just
no,
wanna
not
call-
that.
Is it bad that I died and my screen tearing stopped?
Well,
No.
if
Bethesda
you look
coding,
in voice,
everybody.
right?
It's a bug fix.
It's a bug
If you
fix.
look in voice text, that's a Yu-Gi-Oh card of Mothman. It's called the Danger archetype. They got
Yeah,
Nessie.
I don't feel like fighting the Grifton monster.
They got Chupacabra.
Look
Bigfoot.
at these spawned. Thank God.
Thunderbird. Dogman.
Also, I'm pretty sure my loot is, in the traditional sense of a Bethesda game, underground.
Hmm.
Yeah, the shit I just lost for dying is now underground.
Yep.
Thanks, Bethesda, for your great game design. Gotta figure out how to get in this building without lockpick.
Yeah, they got the Jackalope. The Tsuchinoko.
I bet you Konami gets it closer to right than Bethesda does, though. Is something else-
They take their own creative liberties with it.
Yeah, but generally Konami does enough research on what they're talking about.
This was
Whereas-
actually so. This is a TCG exclusive archetype, so this actually was the U.S. Team that developed the cards.
Nice, maybe.
Yeah. So there is in some how do I say this? Yu-Gi-Oh has 2 different formats for regions, like 2 different region formats. You have the Japanese, which is OCG, original card game, and then TCG for trading card game. Usually Japan is ahead of us in terms of card releases. Sometimes there will be archetypes that are just going to be exclusive with them. And the caveat is that we get our own exclusive archetypes.
And
we
Danger
have-
is one of them?
Yes, Danger is one of them. We have a Spawn in... Speaking of Spawn, a Spawn and Resident Evil inspired archetype called Vendreads.
Oh yeah, I actually have the card deck in Duel Links. They're really good. A little freaky to play, considering the fact that the what's the word? The ritual card that you summon the main monster. Yeah, it just goes away after like one turn or two.
No.
I'm still trying to learn it. I'm still trying to learn it. Okay, I'm just still messing around with it.
Anyways, I don't know why they have Spawn and Resident Evil, but they have Spawn and Resident Evil as the two. You also have two sport themed archetypes, the UAs. Ultimate Athlete is what it means. Where it's all about, yeah, just high-level monsters that you can get out with ease, and each one of them references different sports that the US plays, like football, baseball, cricket for some reason, basketball. I don't know why cricket, but I guess we do.
Why?
Soccer. I have no idea. It's more like an Australian, but whatever. And then their sister archetype called FAs, which means Forza athlete.
Australians don't play cricket either.
Is it New Zealand then?
It's a British
Well,
thing, I think.
It's a British game.
Well, yeah, but I don't know. Whatever. Anyways,
It can go on for months, apparently.
Yeah, I think one of our.
oh yeah,
legionnaires-
tennis too.
He is a fan of cricket.
See, I'm a big fan of... I'm a big fan of this thing called... I forget. No,
I'm a big fan of that too.
I'm a big fan of rugby, actually.
Oh.
Love me some rugby.
I used to play rugby in high school. Been a long time.
FA is Forza athlete. Supposedly.
You know,
is
I
what
could
it
see
means.
that as an American sport.
It's more so meant to be
Drag racing.
no, not drag racing, NASCAR. More specifically NASCAR.
I love how the American entertainment industry got people into Gran Turismo.
Mm-hmm.
That was actually a very interesting thing they did. They entered a NASCAR into Le Mans.
What did it do?
I think it... I don't remember. I think it won.
Damn.
NASCAR is not actually my sport. When it comes to auto stuff, I like,
Oh no, they're making a left turn.
Well,
when it comes...
it is harder to make that left turn when you're going at fucking 200, 250.
I know, but the joke is
I know,
oh, no.
I know.
Oh no, left turn.
So in the Cars universe, right? They're racing, but when you think about it, is this really just like national track? Is that what it is?
Look,
I
I
hope
don't
you
want to think
stub your
about the car.
toe.
I don't want to think about the Cars universe, given the things that I have said about the Cars universe. Very
Do you think that-
publicly, like, where the fuck
you-
are all the humans that originally made all the cars, airplanes, boats, etc.?
Do you think
We
do
don't
you-
talk about that. Just cuts to like a German car. You'll see. Cuts
But
to a
yeah,
Volkswagen.
Do you think they have a cloaca, given the fact that they only have a tailpipe?
Regis, what the hell?
I don't even want to think about this.
Go to your corner for 15 fucking minutes.
Yeah, Jesus. By the throne, man.
By the Emperor himself. Jesus Christ. And I thought I
I
was
feel
a
like
degenerate.
I mean, he was talking about a car. Like, dude.
Well, they only have the tailpipe.
Shut
They
it,
don't.
shut it, shut it, shut it, shut it. You
There's
said
just
enough.
certain...
Did they go to a doctor or a mechanic?
Well,
Both.
the mechanics would be the doctors.
I think it's the one with the jack.
Wait, why was I on the fucking Portuguese version of the Yu-Gi-Oh wiki? What the fuck?
What?
Did you decide
I'm trying to
you're
read a
Portuguese?
card. No, but like I'm trying to read a card out called FA Winners,
Oh,
and
yeah.
it's a joke card meant to be a alternate win condition.
Alternate win conditions. Sack tap your opponent.
Why? Why must you sack tap people?
Because it's funny, and I'm an asshole.
No,
Thank
you're
you.
a
I
public.
try. I really do.
Hey,
Two
being an
characters.
asshole is my job.
Alright.
What's supposed to be your job?
Being an asshole.
Wait.
Did you want to play the win condition card?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. So here's the card's effect. If you control a face-up FA monster, this card cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. When your FA monster, whose level is at least 5 or higher than its original level, battles an opponent's monster and inflicts battle damage to them, you can banish one card from your hand, field, or graveyard. Or yeah, I don't know why, but anyways. You can only activate this effect at FA winners once per turn. If 3 FA field spells with different names are currently banished, and were all banished by the effect of FA winners, you win the duel. The
Nice,
joke
wow.
is that the field spells are different tracks. So you the player raced and won all of them. That's the idea.
That sounds fucking gay. Anyway.
Weirdly enough, that's not like the actual win condition. It's just meant to be like a fun little haha nod to racing. But that's pretty cool. FAs have some really cool elements. It's the whole thing is that it's level manipulation, and they're the only archetype that can get like past level 12 naturally with their effect. Because level 12 is naturally the limit on a card. So it's nice.
I know nothing about this game that you speak of because Yu-Gi-Oh makes my head hurt.
Oh, it makes everyone's head hurt.
I can play Magic the Gootering, but I am not very good at playing the Yu-Gi-Oh.
They have a giant trailer for one of their cards.
Also,
It's literally called Motorhome Transport.
I'm going to remind people, gunplay in Bethesda games is terrible. Despite having fucking id, who knows how to do gunplay. And this abomination of a game using fucking idtech 5's netcode.
Suffer.
76 just had so much potential.
So much. All of
It
it
had so
wasted.
much. Yeah. Like, quite literally, it should have just been like, hey, it is a single-player Fallout game on paper that you can play with your friends.
I'm just
Not
a follow
this
game you can
giant-
invite your friends to join in on.
Yeah,
Even
that's
like
what I
the
meant,
Elder
sorry.
Scrolls Online, which if this video gets 1,000 likes, I will suffer through the Elder Scrolls Online for exactly one stream.
Please, no, don't like it, anyone.
Do it.
Like, Elder Scrolls Online went from being, like, Skyrim but multiplayer to an actual MMO, and it sucks so fucking much. Like, the MMO mechanics actually... No, the MMO mechanics actually, like, make the game worse.
I mean, is it any worse than the MMO I actually play, which is Phantasy Star Online?
I mean, you play MMOs, so you tell me.
Phantasy Star Online's entire endgame is building a nightclub. Literally.
I mean,
I am installing this right now.
the end game of Final
I hope
Fantasy
you have
XIV is
160
real estate, so
I hope you have 160 gigs of free space, because it's a Sega game.
Oh yeah, never mind.
It's the biggest turnoff. And also, to play the base game, you have to install it as a separate DLC, which is 60 gigs.
no.
Why? What? Why?
Here, to run our game, you need a separate computer, so why the fuck
Like-
do I need that? Oh, so
Like,
you
I
can store it.
get. See, I get like Warhammer. Total War Warhammer is like, you know, fucking insane, but like, they understand you don't need to install any of the other games at all.
I don't understand why Total Warhammer is insane, or why it
So-
exists.
The reason for that is to play what is essentially the expansion, which was New Genesis.
Oh,
don't
that's
have
why I see it being called New Genesis instead
Yeah,
of just
you-
Phantasy Star. Okay.
Yeah, the base game is a DLC. The reason for that is because you do not have to play the base game to play the DLC. The DLC has nothing to do with the base game.
I
It
mean,
is, by all intents and purposes, a separate game.
yeah, yeah.
The reason that the base game is still playable is because people like me that prefer grinding over content,
I mean,
mostly.
also, I'm pretty sure that, like, to get the full experience of playing the game, playing the base game first.
Not really.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. It's still
Yeah, no, I say that about, like, unmodded roguelikes. Like, yeah, you can play the base game, but honestly, mods, better.
depends on the roguelike.
What's
I do not
Risk
play.
of
I
Rain
think
2,
the-
Darkest Dungeon,
I think the only roguelike that I'm currently enjoying at this time is Ocho.
the fuck is that?
Imagine Miami Heat, but better. Like, instead of dying in one shot, you actually have a health bar, so do your enemies. And you actually have the ability to slow time.
That's an
Kind
interesting
of,
roguelike.
kind of like a super reflex almost. It's really fucking fun.
Could you link the game? I'll check it out.
Yeah, sure. I'll put
Be
it
right
in
back.
voice chat.
But I will say this much: one of the greatest things about Phantasy Star is one of the boss fights is literally the Yamamoto.
All right, yeah.
Outrageous. There's actually another game that you might like. It's a roguelike with like 3 other players, including yours. It's called Barony. You happen to have it?
Barony? No.
Barony.
Everyone's playing. Well, a couple of people
I've-
here in the server are playing it.
I
Yeah.
have never played it.
It's
I've played
like a
I've
Minecraft.
played it.
It's like a yeah. It's a kind of a Minecraft RPG game where you basically dungeon delve, but it's not like, oh, we break boxes and we survive. No, you literally have to work together to slay a baron, as the name states.
The idea isn't bad to me. It's just when it comes to roguelikes, I don't like management roguelikes. Does that make sense?
No, it's not management. You just manage your tools. Basically, you have a sword, you have a sword. You have a torch, you need a shield. Switch out the torch to a shield.
I see.
It's an interesting game. I played it with Worf and Winter Sun.
I will say though, the only roguelike where I'm like, yeah, cheating is probably better at first to like actually, well, really just cheating to unlock everything is Risk of Rain 2.
I would
Like,
also
quite
say
literally.
Darkest Dungeon.
No, the whole point of Darkest Dungeon is that you're wanting to get your shit kicked in. That's
So,
the point of the game.
So masochism or sadism?
Masochist, because you're wanting that, like, pain. You don't want to inflict... Never mind.
Okay.
But no, the whole point of Darkest Dungeon is that it's insanely hard and you are gonna get your shit kicked in. Expect the worst. That's the point of it.
You say that, but the Guts mod literally gives...
This shit's
Guts from
awful.
Berserk.
No.
Guts from
I
Berserk.
prefer the Space Marine mod. It's just awesome. They even have a Guardian mod too.
I would like the Space Marine mod if it had a sword and not a power axe. Like,
Yeah, I agree with you there. I honestly agree with you, but it's based off of the what's his name? The tankier old man. Trust me, I know the feeling.
No, it's not. But
Dude, it's the model.
I've
itself.
played it. No, you're wrong. Because I've also
Really?
played it. Yes,
Okay.
I've also played it.
If I have to choose between the Houndmaster and the Space Marine, I'll choose the Houndmaster because as much as
No, not the Houndmaster. It's what I can't remember
Bounty
his
Hunter?
class. No, not the Bounty Hunter. It's the one with the mace.
Oh,
And the eye patch.
Man at Arms. Man at
Man at
Arms.
Arms. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, the model is not based off of the Man at Arms one.
What are you
Well,
talking about? They have the
It's
same-
its own. It's its own thing.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about the physical model, not the gameplay wise.
Yeah, it's its own thing.
Oh,
It's
that's
its own
probably
art
why
and
it's
everything.
probably-
Yeah, it's its own art and everything.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I'm
I
going-
know it's its own thing. I'm just.
I'm going to add to my list of gripes with this game. I'm inside
Yeah.
the objective area for the quest I'm doing.
Also, Regis, I checked out the
and
game.
What I need is not spotting.
Ew.
No,
Anyways,
that-
anyways, Regis, I checked out the game that you sent in voice text. I like it. It has that. Shit, what was that fucking game? Fucking hell, it's
Hotline Miami.
Yeah, that's it. Hotline Miami mixed with Sift.
Oh no, it's Hotline Miami, but with more cocaine.
Well, no, I get that, but I'm just saying, like, you ever played Sift Heads?
No.
It used to be an armored game where you just play as a sniper and just take out stick figures.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what this game kind of reminds me of. It's Hotline
Oh,
Fuck, you sent me 15 years. Holy shit.
yeah, same.
Miami.
Oh, I remember playing those games on addictinggames.com, and then they got removed from Addicting Games, but they were on Armor Games. So I went to
I played
Armor
Stick
Games.
I just played stickshift.com.
Yeah,
I didn't know
they
about
have
that back then, dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
the guy just well, not really the guy. It was a team of people that did it. They decided to create their own website for it.
Well, yeah, because their shit was getting taken down left, right, and center.
Yeah.
too violent.
Yeah, too far on my ass. Oh, you ever played Age of War? Now that was a good game.
Age of War? No, I don't think I ever did. Did you ever play, it wasn't Company of Heroes. It was like a shooter.
Yeah.
Not Army of Heroes. It's not Company of Heroes. Is that what?
Wait. Was it a Battlefield game by chance?
No.
Army of
We're still-
Army of Two.
No, it was a shitty Flash game.
Oh,
Commando.
Oh, fuck.
Kinda.
It was Company of Heroes. I don't want to say Company of Heroes because that would have gotten them fucking sued out the ass. Oh shit. But it was like a little arena shooter almost, but like a 2D arena shooter. And it had
Yeah.
a shit ton of guns and like several classes. I remember spending fucking days on that game alone because I liked the sniper
Mhm.
kid. Because the sniper kid was fucking OP with his rifles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think I know what
you
game
know.
you're talking about, and I can't remember the name either.
Okay. Have you ever played Last Stand?
Endo.
Did I
Was
ever play
like,
what?
Last Stand. That zombie defense
No,
game.
no,
Actually, you can get it.
I
You can actually
know.
get it on Steam right now. It
Yeah, but
basically
I'd have
just.
to pay for it.
Oh,
yeah,
that's true.
see, Bartrick, that's assuming that anybody in this chat has any money.
I mean,
I have money. I just don't want to buy it.
I don't
I
have
got a
any
little bit of
money.
money, but
I'm
I'm spending it
broke.
on food.
I don't have
I
any money. I'm broke. Please donate to my Patreon or tip me.
Oh.
The links are in my description below.
But
Also, fun fact: people that tip $5 can now annoy me with media.
nice.
Oh God, what can they do?
I have no fucking idea. I just enabled it yesterday, and I completely
Jackie,
forgot.
Jackie, you're gonna get banned
I mean,
again.
I've been speedrunning getting banned since, I started becoming a content creator. Let's be honest.
Well, then allow me to recite my book of racial slurs.
Oddly enough, that would only get me in trouble on YouTube. That would not get me in trouble at anywhere else.
That's funny.
So here's the Geneva. So here's the list of Geneva Conventions and how to break them.
But going on the going back on like Darkest Dungeon though, majority of the anime mods, like anime inspired mods, are just directly an anime character. They're all fucking annoying and stupid.
Oh, they're all Coomer bait.
Well, no, I'm meaning like the Guts one is just insanely stupidly broken. Because haha,
I
I have
love
to
it.
live out my. Oh my god, I have to live out my power fantasy, guys.
I mean,
dude,
it's literally
you're
just
you're
it's
defeating the
literally
point
just...
of playing the game.
No, he's actually pretty fucking. He's actually pretty fucking squishy, believe it or not.
My power.
Yeah,
my
no,
power.
I've played it, and surprisingly, he just does a ton of damage, guys. There's no drawbacks.
Oh, cannon to the face. Like I don't
Cool,
know
yeah,
what to
and
tell you.
yeah, and I don't care.
You
Oh, by the way,
like,
sorry, go on.
you can not like the mod. You don't have to play the mod.
I know, but like, I kind of find it annoying that there are a ton of them on like the Steam Workshop page. Like ones like it.
I mean, I just pick out the ones I like, honestly. You're talking about Darkest Dungeon, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Or like Overlord, or
I like the, as I said, I like the Warhammer 40k stuff they have, but yeah, I'd say my personal favorite would be the Prisoner.
The
what?
Prisoner? I don't think I've ever seen that.
Well, not the Prisoner. I could be wrong about the name, but basically, it's a big bulky
Combination?
guy. No, there's no combination. It's his own character. Essentially, he's a bulky guy with bandaged fists. He's apparently a boxer, so to speak.
I found a bag of hickory sticks. Let's fucking go.
The Thrall? Is that what you're talking? Is that the one you're talking about?
No. The Thrall has a giant mace in his hand. No, it's another one.
No, he doesn't.
Christ, a mace. I don't know what
He doesn't have a mace. He uses his fists.
Yeah, but whatever. But no. He uses his fist, but it's bandaged, and he's not wearing any armor. That much I remember.
Yeah, that's the Thrall. He uses his fists. He has a like gladiatorial style helmet.
Yeah, that's not him. I said no armor. That includes the helmet.
There is a mod that adds a Roman centurion that I like because it's actually really balanced.
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be the full honor centurion because that's a. I don't know.
Yeah, it's basically a giant fucking love letter to the game Rise, Son of Rome, which, by the way, is on Steam, and it is pretty fucking good. It's too short for
Oh,
its
no.
own fucking
That
good.
is an old game.
Oh,
Dude,
that's
that
like
was
Xbox.
Seraph. Where's the
that was a
Seraph?
yeah. It was an Xbox. It was a regular. It was an Xbox One launch title.
And it was an exclusive too.
No, it's on Steam.
No. I mean, it was an exclusive at its time. Then they went to Steam.
Yeah, a timed exclusive. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm just waiting until they actually put some more PlayStation games that are actually worth buying.
Ghost of Tsushima's on Steam.
Aside from that, that is actually worth the game. I'm talking about the old PlayStation exclusive titles.
Oh, you're not getting that.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna break.
know. I know.
I'm gonna break
I-
your heart right now, darling.
I want to be perfectly honest with you. The day that they put Metal Wolf XD on Steam was the day my jaw dropped.
I mean,
It
it was
is
adorable. Metal Wolf Chaos XD is just good
it's
lord.
adorable.
That game,
It is
I
adorable.
love I love how fucking I love how uncaring it is. It literally gives no fuck. It knows what you're here for. You're
I
not
never played
here
it.
for. Oh my fucking god. Okay, if you like Armored Core, but you feel that Armored Core is a little too fucking serious, play Metal Wolf XD. It is fucking
So,
great.
fun fact about Metal Wolf XD. That is the whole reason I know about Jefferson's vice president, Aaron Burr,
Why?
because while playing Metal Wolf XD, one of the plot points is you're the president and the vice president's evil.
Yeah,
Uh,
the vice president literally usurps the president, and the president hops in a fucking mech, jumps out of the White House while the White House is exploding to find the US military
Yep.
outside pointing guns at him. And his reaction isn't, hey guys, stand down. No, his reaction is to literally grab his fucking guns from his mech and just start fucking putting holes in people and knocking over Humvees. It's
So,
fucking great.
it
I
is
love it.
fucking. It is
It's
fucking
just
super.
America Mech the game.
Yes, and
Yes.
it's great. Your mech is literally covered red, white, and blue. Mostly blue, but
So, what makes this even better is the whole reason that I learned about the history of Aaron Burr and Thomas Jefferson was because of Metal Wolf XD.
oh my god.
Which
The
How?
is because Aaron Burr tried to usurp Thomas Jefferson while Aaron Burr was the vice president.
Wait, that
Metal Wolf
actually
Chaos
happened?
Richard Scream is one of the first things that comes up searching for it.
Richard!
Yeah, that actually happened in American history and is one of the dominoes that led to the Civil War.
Oh my fucking god, I never knew that.
By the
Oh,
way,
shit.
one of the classes that I actually do judge you if you use it is the Zenith class in Darkest Dungeon.
The Zenith class?
Zenith.
I've never used Zenith.
He is quite literally a one-man army, and that's like the point. The guy that made the mod, he's like, yeah, no, I just wanted to make an actual god in the thing. He can heal himself. He does an insane amount of damage. You can take him solo, and you beat everything. That's the whole point of him.
That's
I
the most
swear to God,
American thing I've ever seen. Some dude screaming "Long live the USA" out of a giant mech. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm in.
Out of a giant mech that holds at most 12 guns.
That seems too low for an American. Anyways, I'll be right back.
Not enough DACA.
Well, some weapons are 2 slots. You get 6 slots.
Requires
in each
more
weapon.
DACA.
Yes.
Fine, I'll do this quest because the quest I'm on is currently broken.
God, I fucking love Metal Wolf. Jackie, you have just sent me back a few years. Holy fuck.
Listen, I
Hey,
could send you back even further if you remember.
Fucking send it.
I grew
Don't
up
make me feel
playing
old,
a lot of
Archer.
games. You know, another PlayStation exclusive game that I would love to see come to PC is the Gundam Breaker series, and not New Gundam Breaker.
They're making Gundam Breaker 4.
No, they're making Gundam Breaker Versus,
Oh.
which will be in the metaverse, from what I understand.
No,
Does anybody remember
they're making it
I want them to
entirely
bring
Gundam
Metroid
Breaker.
Prime. That
I
would be a
want
nice
them-
PC.
I want them to bring back Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
Oh god, that was a good
Yeah.
one.
Dude,
Shit, really? I couldn't. Damn.
I want Dynasty Warriors Gundam, and I want it to have every fucking franchise, every series in the franchise. I want to be able to fight a Zaku 2 and fight a Zaku warrior from Gundam Seed, literally screaming at the fucking retard as I'm doing it. Because I just want to have fun. And because Char's Saku 2 is probably one of the most broken motherfucking things in the game.
Oh god,
Imagine
I
not
wish they
wanting to
would.
play as the best faction, Xeon.
I wish they would bring back Gundam Versus, because Gundam Versus Max was one of my favorite fucking brawlers of all time.
I tried playing Gundam Versus on PS4, but I couldn't figure it out. Like, I just dropped in a match, and it never told me any of the tutorial, so I was like, what the fuck do I do? I got my ass kicked.
Just do the old saying. Click on the button that shoots or is shooting, and run and gun. Don't
No,
question it. Just run
it
and
doesn't.
gun.
No, it doesn't even tell you that. It did not give me a tutorial.
No, you don't understand. You're not supposed to be given a tutorial. You're basically just dropped in like a newborn, and you're given a damn fork. Survive.
But yeah, when it comes down to it, the last thing I seen from Gundam Breakers games was I think it's Gunpla Versus, and it's supposed to have this thing where you can scan in your Gunpla models with your phone.
Really? So I could have scanned my fucking Titans Gundam Mark II.
Oh god, no. No, because the first thing I would do is my perfect grade unicorn or my perfect grade wing.
Hey Jackie, fuck you. Okay. I
Ah,
can't
they were.
afford that shit.
I can't either. Those were birthday presents. So was the lighting kit.
Nice.
You fucking.
I may not have money, but I do have family members that have money, and it's weird because they're not fully supportive of the fact that I'm following in my mother's footsteps of being, you know, on
A media
on a path.
personality?
Yeah, they're not supportive of that shit.
Why?
My mother was a rock DJ in the 80s and 90s.
Oh, so she's done a lot of cocaine.
Oh boy.
And what's even better than that is the only reason she lost her job is when major corporations started buying out small radio stations. They did not want to pay her what she was worth.
Damn.
F.
Because she was the overnight radio, or the nighttime radio DJ, which meant that she would do stuff like break the FCC's rules.
Fuck the FCC.
Oh god, we actually get to meet the overseer. Can I kill her? No.
We really went overboard with this place.
Man, she is old.
Good lord, I'm pretty sure she met fucking Moses on her way to Egypt.
I think I'm supposed to follow her? I don't... We're going into this weird bunker. Which, I do have the ability to build these weird bunkers, I just don't have the resources. Seriously.
Let me introduce you to Davenport. He's been helping me with some reconnaissance. Keeping an eye.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, so good to meet you. The overseer has
I'm
been
back.
so excited to see everyone.
Welcome
Hi.
back.
Once you've acquainted
Welcome to
yourself
hell.
with our new arrivals,
I will
I
be your
may
personal
have
demon.
some
I am
field
of the
work for
Slaneshi
you.
type,
I
apparently.
couldn't have pulled this place off without him. Let's talk.
My chat has told
Normally,
me
you gotta pay
once.
extra for that.
One of my friends have said that I am basically the Slaneshi demon of whatever the fuck I am.
Cool.
Well, if you're a Slaneshi demon, that means you get to look like whatever I want. So, could you look like
It's good
Shiori
to
from
see you,
Hololive,
but we
please?
need to focus on the
No, you're
inoculation.
going to
I
get a
need a
chick with a
cosplay.
dick.
Done?
You're just
No.
getting a chick with a dick. You're getting a giant
Under
dick
what
with a dick.
impression were you that you thought Slaneshi demonesses were actually just going to be anything that you wanted? That's the projection they put into your brain, not what happens in reality.
Look,
In
if I'm gonna
reality, what
look, if I'm
happens
gonna
is
look, if I'm gonna die, I at least
I
want to
know.
die hard. You know
Believe
what I
me,
mean?
I know.
Live
Eh,
free, die
you
hard.
will, just won't
But
be
we
by
can't
choice.
focus on what other
Oh,
people
it'll be my
want.
choice, all right.
We have to focus on us, our future.
No, that was stated because, I said something
Don't
about
put it
thinking
off.
about trying
We
online
don't want
dating
this
because
disease.
I haven't
And
really had a stable
I don't wanna see
relationship
anyone from
in
76
like-
infected.
6 years.
Oh, well, somebody.
that was Frederick.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no. Anyways,
I'm still
Go
pissed at
on.
him for last night.
I have to complete an ounce of provision. What the fuck? Is that the one where... Yeah... It's making me
Fallout
complete
7.
this... It's making me complete a quest that wouldn't let me complete it because the thing I need would not spawn. Hey. Or when it did spawn, I ended up getting into a brawl with a monster that is massively overleveled. Yes, Fallout 76 is a terrible game. I do not recommend playing it.
Play it
Well,
anyway.
get-
Torture yourself. It'll be funny.
Get Fallout 4. You essentially get the same game, but then you can mod the fuck out of it.
Or get Fallout New Vegas for an actual experience.
Well, at that point, get Fallout 3 and then just do Tale of Two Wastelands. So that way you
Why,
get it
why
actually
stop there?
proper.
Get Fallout 1 and 2. Appreciate the original series. Forget Fallout 2, 3, and 4.
Fallout 3 is perfectly fine.
Fallout 3 is terrible. Moving on.
Fallout 3 is not terrible.
Why can't I save everyone being a super mutant and being immune to radiation? Surely I could go in there and just
They
fix it for everyone.
They fix it with the Broken Steel DLC. Your criticism is no longer
Well, how do they fix
valid.
that? What doesn't he just tell you?
no, it's
this
not.
is
no,
your
no,
journey.
No, he doesn't do it. It's what Lions does it. Yeah,
No,
Lions does
no,
it.
you can get what the fuck is his name? Fox.
Oh,
Oh, I've just never
Alternatively-
done it. Then I always like gaslight Lions into doing it. I think it's funny that way. She's like, "Are you sure?" She would be like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah, no, definitely. Your story will be told throughout the ages." And it literally in that dialogue tree it says lie in it, so you're not gonna tell anyone.
So, alternatively...
And the
you could
end
play
title
the-
screen.
You can play the
Oh,
best
sorry.
Fallout game known to man, which is 2, and you can use the mod that adds the cut content. Are they
I'm
going
gonna be honest.
to spawn?
I don't like the gameplay of 1 and 2. I think it's not user friendly at all.
Well, they were the first of their kind.
You were meant to play with the manual on hand.
Yes. Yes,
And that was the
because
problem.
That's how CRPGs used to be.
Oh,
Yeah.
does it like the way we used to do it back in the day, Mr. Fancy Pants?
Yeah, and I don't
When did
care.
you suddenly turn into
there
Mel
is-
Brooks?
And I don't care. I've like gone away with games like that, if anything. And I've seen people like, let's return back to the original style of Fallout games. I'm like, how about that's a way to kill the franchise?
Let's do it anyway. It'll be
When they
hilarious.
say- actually, most people, when they say, let's return to the original style of Fallout game, want it to be more like Adam.
Huh?
Because Adam is literally inspired by Fallout. It is a CRPG. It doesn't require a manual. They want something kind of like that. They don't want the clunkiness of a 90s game.
Oh, well, I've
They-
never heard of that, but I'm just thinking, as stated, the original.
I actually have
I'll
both
just kill the
here.
franchise.
I have both Adam and the sequel to Adam.
I want to get into the old Fallouts, but they are just so inaccessible.
Well, yeah, but you also have to remember, Deus
Play
Ex.
Underrail.
Deus Ex is considered one of the greatest one of the greatest first-person RPGs ever. But if you was to actually play it today, the control system of Deus Ex is clunky as fuck.
Yes, but here's the difference. I can fix Deus Ex. I cannot fix Fallouts 1 and 2.
And there is a mod
There's no
for
fixing those.
there is a mod for I want to say Fallout 3. It might be Fallout New Vegas that is still actively maintained that adds all of the content for Fallout 1 and 2
Nice.
in a third-person environment.
Interesting.
Or first-person environment. However you play it. I generally do the first-person view because I've played a lot of shooters in my day.
Do people really play it in third person? I
Yes.
have to know this.
I play it in
Yeah.
third person until I gotta get shooting done, and then I switch to first person depending upon my weapon. If I'm using a weapon like an assault rifle, I stick to third person.
My
I-
friend Raziel plays all Bethesda games in third person.
But you know what?
If
Actually, I
have-
forgot. Well, no, I forget that unarmed builds and most melee weapons in 4 have special unique animations that actually improve the gameplay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Well, that's true
Well-
for 3 in New Vegas as well.
It's not true for 76.
Well, that's because 76. That's because 76 is a dumpster fire,
Yeah,
and this
I know.
and this is one that Kyle Rittenhouse cannot put out.
I mean, I'm standing inside the objective area waiting for feral ghouls to spawn. You know it's not spawning.
Feral ghouls.
I love Fallout. Let me tell you, it's a terrible game it's became an even worse game series because Bethesda is Bethesda.
You're driving me to drink.
I'm driving a lot of people to drink. Although I have heard rumors that Microsoft is greenlighting New Vegas 2, which will be
No.
which will be the first actual sequel in a Fallout game because it will be everything with the same character.
Existential terror increasing.
Which I fervently disagree with because the whole point of Fallout was it was stories of different adventurers from different times. You played the Vault Dweller, then you played the Chosen.
Interesting. That was some. I honestly prefer 3 in New Vegas doing Tale of Two Wastelands, especially if you start in the capital wasteland, because it makes the Lone Wanderer the courier as well by extension, which is a neat thing.
See, I've been enjoying Underrail. Underrail is a shitload of fun.
What's Underrail?
It's a
So you know how
CRPG.
so you know how you guys how do I put this tamely and politely, tactfully, bitch about how you don't like the first 2 ones because they're top down?
Yeah.
It's all top down and incredibly brutal and one hell of a slog, but damn is it a fun game.
Interesting. I'll send it my way and I'll give it a looks.
See,
Got recommended by Seth. Seth's got a review on it.
I don't have
Send me a link to its Steam page.
I don't have a problem with CRPGs. I actually enjoy CRPGs and tactical RPGs. The problem is Fallout is or the original two Fallouts, while they have the best story out of all of them, is they're clunky and a pain in the butt to run.
Well,
The
they're
same-
the first of their kind, to be fair.
No,
be
they're not the first CRPGs. Actually, they're refinements of the CRPG formula. A game series that I wish would have took off was Arcanium.
Mandalore did a video on that, didn't he?
There's a guy named Knuckles in a cave. Hmm.
Is he an echidna? Does he not? Does he chuckle?
So, fast traveling didn't work, so I guess I'm going to have to do the ever fun thing of reloading the world. Because
Are you able
I
to
am-
access content? Are you able to access console commands?
No.
Oh,
No, but I do have Fallout First, which allows me to have private worlds.
I see.
And apparently I can
Because-
have 20 players playing on my private world.
Nice.
Because it's all server based rather than player to player like saves. Regardless.
Yes. Yes. I am playing in the cloud.
Yes.
This game is
So for
terrible.
you to actually access the console command, quite literally, like for you to access the console command, quite literally will get you banned, even if you're on a private world.
Wow.
That's
because
bullshit.
it's against TOS. No, because it's against TOS. You're not supposed to on a live service
TOS.
Yes.
Although one of my biggest gripes with this is Todd Howard promised that you would have the ability to run your own servers that were modded. Yeah.
What a
totally
pack of
did.
lies.
It's all lies.
If anything,
Ooh, gasoline. I'll take that.
You know, see, here's the thing
Molotovs.
though. Todd is a great marketer. Because, dude, he will. I bet you he can sell you an actual, like, literal feces. And not, like, metaphorical, I mean, like, an actual, like, he just took a deuce in the toilet. He'll probably sell you that.
He will.
He did sell us a polished turd.
It was
Fallout
called
76.
Starfield. No, it's called Starfield. Anyway.
Starfield was fun, fuck you. Anyways.
Pronouns reflex. Pronouns.
I don't care. It was. Guess what? It was the only time it was ever mentioned.
What?
Yes, it was the only time. At character creation, that's it. No one gives a shit. It actually is. If you choose they, them, it quite literally will go based off your body type.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. EGS, they looked at it and they're like, okay, cool, it's there. But that's in reality. Okay, so like we sneak this in just for the free money, do we? Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's
No.
hilarious.
No, there's a trader Brahmin that is running without a trader.
Oh, that just means their trader.
Bethesda! It's not a glitch, it's a feature.
No, it
No,
literally
that Brahmin
just
can-
spawned in on top of me.
Jackie.
Oh,
No,
okay, that's
no,
different.
Jackie. It is a Brahmin that can speak English. It is
No.
the traitor.
What do you say, O Brahmin of the Lake?
No, it actually can't speak English.
Oh,
I can't speak English. It's sitting there looking at you. Bonjour, hello.
The prompt was to milk it.
Oh.
Ah.
Because
I didn't know the game was
This-
coded by Vosh.
because
No, there's no horses in the game.
Shows what you know.
That's weird.
Jackie over here. But wait, there's more!
But wait, it gets worse.
I don't know if that area is still accessible, but there is an area of the game where there are horses.
Oh yeah, I
Whatever
forgot about
happened to
that.
the horses in Fallout? Like, they just fucking up and disappeared.
Well, you know when you
Like
wander around
most-
occasionally and see glue pits?
Oh no!
So, fuck, I hate it. I hate the Scorched. The
Scourged.
Scorch. Well, it's because 308 is very ineffective in this game. I hate to tell them this, but 308 would be very effective at killing the Scorch.
I was gonna say, isn't 308 like fuck you and you know your chest cavity?
No.
Fuck you and the dude behind you. Yeah, I just cannot take Fallout seriously.
Hey, one of my favorite bits of Fallout lore is actually from, I can't remember if this is the first or the second game, Iguana bits.
Are they
Yeah.
not iguana?
Nope.
They're people, aren't they?
Worse.
You're about to say pets, aren't you?
No, it's worse than people because Dr. Bob didn't kill the people.
How the fuck is this gonna get worse? It's made of smashed kittens.
No,
It's
that's just
made-
Korean food.
It's made of people that died of radiation poisoning.
Ooh.
Or Dr. Bob's malpractice.
So, pre-made jerky.
Pretty much. Like, if you really want to get into some really, really fucked up lore, Fallout lore is extremely fucked up. Well, old Fallout lore, Bethesda tries to kinda not explain that kind of thing.
Bubble wrap it.
It's like the whole reason the 10mm in the original game even existed was because lols, why not?
Yeah, but unfortunately, Fallout makes 10mm seem like a bitch round, when in reality, it's holy shit.
It's not
Talk
exactly
about-
it's not exactly, you know, pleasant.
Talk about saying goodbye to your
'Cause
fucking
there's-
chest cavity, because you're about to fucking die.
I mean, one of the strongest guns in the game is quite literally given to you at the beginning.
Yep.
It is the 10
No, don't you know? You start with 9mm, then you work your way up. You know, so that way you'll be impervious to larger calibers of bullets.
But
Not how it works.
That's
That's
totally how
just-
it works. Do it. Try it. It'll be fine.
no, there is someone that has been shooting
Not-
himself with like 12 gauge and shit, and his skin is actually adapting to the penetration power and stopping some bullets.
What?
He
the
says
fuck?
he says it feels like it's getting hit with a pellet gun.
So...
What the fuck?
Fun
Yep.
Jackie fact, you know, me being the gunsmith I am, I have CAD files to make an MP5 and 10mm Magnum.
Woo!
Yay!
Oh, that's wonderful. Now, could you please make an MP40 in 10mm? I wish to play the crime weapon.
No, because... reasons.
Oh, did somebody already make the MP40 in 10mm?
No, because the weight of the bolt, might be a little too heavy for me to safely say that it would be a safe thing to do.
So we have sandbags and a lot of wire for.
Don't tell Brandon Herrera that. He'll just grab a 1055-gallon drum and not even wear clothes. So
Yeah,
want
I'm
him
still
to
questioning
actually
that
win.
one. I still find that hilarious.
I want him to actually win the Texas.
Oh, that would make my fucking day. He gets in that his
Congress,
first
yeah.
video is from The Office.
Oh my god.
I find it really funny that the person he's running against is being like, he's not even from Texas. It's like he's lived there long enough to be considered Texan, and
He's
for him
more
to legally
Texan
run.
than you.
He's lived there.
Also,
for about
everyone
2
hates
years
you
now.
currently because you are trying to actually restrict gun ownership. The
Well,
one
he's-
thing that Texans do not want.
Even if he's not from Texas, he's from my neck of the woods. He's from Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Yeah, but
He's still from the region, theoretically.
South?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's still from the South.
But
I
no, it's more so
mean-
it's the person that he's running against, like the guy that's saying he's not even from
Tony
Texas.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, Tony Gonzalez. He's actually trying to like remove gun rights from people in Texas,
Look,
and he's getting a lot of shit for that.
I'm gonna be
rightfully
perfectly
so.
honest with you. I've lived in the Midwest long enough to be considered a Midwesterner, but I'm still a dumb Appalachian.
Well, that never leaves you. Brandon Herrera is still a dumb Appalachian boy. He may be Texan, but you don't just take the Fayetteville out of the boy.
Oh no, I'm
I
gonna be
should
honest.
know.
The greatest thing ever was when I first came up here. I had somebody ask me if I brought skinwalkers with me.
You probably did.
I'm like, oh no, I'm bringing all the cryptids.
Like, I'm not gonna lie, you probably brought a few skinwalkers with you. But that's okay, because they're probably gonna get eaten by the fucking wendigos in your area.
There are no cryptids where I moved.
Not yet.
I'm the first.
That you know of.
I'm the first.
The colony has begun.
I am the voices you hear in the woods.
Oh, don't you tell me, babe.
When you hear your name being called, that's me behind you. Don't look behind you.
That's how I die.
That's how most
I
people.
need to get caught up with Boom Boonger. God damn it.
That's how a lot of people die.
I feel
Alright.
bad for the cryptids that try that out on me because I have headphones in, so they're screaming at me and I can't hear a thing.
You
You know, juke, juke, do 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 do.
Man, when did this song add the backing track of my name? Duke.
This is so fucking metal. And in the background, motherfucker, it's been 20 minutes.
Yes, I have inoculated myself.
Because we're gonna need a lot more of it. Have you
Yeah,
been
got
to
your COVID
medical
vaccine, I see.
people from outside
Yeah,
Appalachia?
that is
Don't
actually
go on a
a
plane.
plus in this game.
I snuck around two of the larger groups and saw them both
So
building
unfortunately, I
walls,
have been
housing,
COVID
defensive
inoculated.
positions. They're coming to stay.
I'm assuming against your
Each and
will.
every one of them is walking
Yes.
into a medical crisis they don't even know about.
Listen to the tone of her voice. Does that sound like it's exactly going to be the receptive of people?
Yeah, I could be like, well, I mean, I'm already like putting a
And
bunch
you're
of
welcome.
drugs in my body. Might as well get one more. It wouldn't hurt, would it?
I don't think that's how it works.
Judging by you might, the ones to the.
You can
Thank you.
count on me.
Anyway, I'm.
Okay.
Do you need a therapist?
Do I need a therapist? Probably. I've been needing a therapist for a long time. Don't ask questions you don't want answers to.
Yeah.
You know, this is just Bethesda making me mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first slide they showed, this is not from this game. This is from a better Fallout game.
Oh, I could
Yeah.
tell you that.
Bethesda. Ugh. Terrible company.
Man, Fallout 3 was so good. Why the fuck did they downgrade from Fallout to Fallout 4?
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's the effeminate thing to say, but I preferred New Vegas.
Story
That's because you're cultured.
Story-wise, I'd agree with you. I prefer DC over the Mojave. It's easier on
Oh
my
no,
eyes.
I love the map design in 3.
I prefer
love the
green
map-
over orange.
I love
Exactly.
I love the map design in 3 because there's more verticality in 3. There's more.
Not only that, it was also more condensed.
Yeah.
Which makes sense because you're playing in the DC ruins as well as,
Yeah.
you know,
The
the surrounding suburbs.
Following your father's story.
My biggest gripe with New Vegas is if you actually pay attention to where all the story quests are, you don't really travel all that much. They're all pretty much on the same stretch of highway.
Yeah. And you know what? That's perfectly fine.
It is, but at the same time, they could have spread it out a little bit more because there are side quests that people have never done in Fallout New Vegas.
For years I never did the one with the violin.
I never did the snow globe thing.
That one is New Vegas, actually.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about, is New Vegas.
Oh, I thought we were talking about. I thought we were talking about 3.
Like, I never cared to like go and gather all the snow globes. I didn't really give a shit to.
I didn't know where to find them all.
So I added mods to New Vegas that added more stuff to collect that have since been ported to 4. And if I ever do another playthrough of 4, because we all know I want to do that 3rd playthrough. Remember, guys, 1,000 likes.
Make us
I
suffer.
enjoy playing 4.
I
hate
okay.
all the
You're
only
allowed.
faction
You're
that's
allowed to
so-
enjoy that.
I will say what I liked about. I liked the settlement build. I liked the weapon and armor modifications. I loved that. The story is fucking boring. I legitimately hope that Boston in real life deserves to get the radiation treatment. And fuck the story. It is so goddamn boring. I want to put a gun in my mouth. In Minecraft.
The story is even
Don't
worse.
Also, the plot holes.
I just bitched about the story. Do I have to bitch again?
I mean,
I
the
would
plot
say
holes in the
3 is
basic lore building of the world. Why is the why is the Brotherhood of Steel there? Why couldn't they have expanded and done another faction?
Well, the
that's
Brotherhood of
handy.
Steel makes sense, actually.
If you don't look close enough.
And super
think-
mutants.
like they walked. It's like they have legs.
But the super mutants were localized specifically in the West.
No. So
Actually,
they actually explain this in 3 that the FEV experiment.
Ah, there we go. Bethesda.
Yeah.
No, they had
that was also in Black Isles. The FEV experiments were throughout the United States. That is actually how Deathclaws happened and why there are 4 different species of Deathclaw.
that. It also explains why the Nightkin are a thing as well. Because they're a subsect of the Super Mutant Project, the FEV experiments.
Sunny makes a good hoagie. Now that the world is
Duke's just mind is like, God damn it, I've been lied to this entire time.
Huh?
But yeah, the FEV experiments happened throughout the entirety of the U.S.
That's actually how, like, in 3 you're given it. Because they had one there.
I did enjoy how in
It's just
3
4
they
should have
had-
added more factions and more diverse things instead of just rehashing the same things.
Well, you
So-
know how I feel about diversity.
Give me
So,
diversity of a world building.
So, one of my biggest gripes with 4, believe it or not, is Maxim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Little
because
Squire
there's
Boy.
Little Squire Boy would have never became the deranged lunatic that he is.
Not if Elder Lyons was leading the show, no. But they explain in Fallout 4 that Lyons died, and his daughter died. How? They don't fucking say.
Well, no, they. The reason why they don't is because when you tell why am I blanking on her name? Little Lions. Anyways, if you tell her to go in,
Sarah.
it says Sarah Lions. When you tell her to go into the thing to do the buttons for you, so you can play the DLC, it literally states lie that you would tell them that she died.
No, you still get to see her even if you do it yourself. She doesn't die if she does it. I did it during a playthrough once. I gaslit her into doing it herself, and it did not kill her.
But
That's
one of
funny
the big
because I remember
things-
the title card literally stating that she died, but no one knows.
Maybe my copy is bugged then. That's entirely possible.
Yeah, but no, I remember
maybe-
like the
or
title
maybe
card
I-
because the whole point is that she wants to be like seen as like the hero of the Brotherhood, right? To prove
Yes.
that she's like that she is capable of doing it to her dad. But you lied to her, saying that you actually are gonna tell him. You
know,
don't. That's the whole
tick-
point.
I'll be honest with you, the ticks in this game are almost as bad as real-life Appalachian ticks.
Ticks
Yeah.
just suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure the ticks in Appalachia are also radioactive.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised.
There's been a couple nukes dropped there, so you know.
Well, no, one of the fun things about Appalachian ticks is, so...
There's nothing
the
fun
United
about Appalachian ticks.
The United States government was testing bioweapons, and one of them was Lyme disease.
Oh god.
And there is a specific type of tick that they decided to use.
Ah, look, there's nothing going wrong in this area. Better send in the government.
That escaped. Why the fuck is the wildlife not hurting the set? This is unrealistic.
The only thing I don't really like, and this is like, it could just be because that's real life Appalachia, but Jesus Christ, the amount of cliff sides in Fo76 is annoying.
Yeah, that one is unfortunately realistic.
God damn it! All right, I'm never gonna visit the Appalachia.
Oh no, it's a
Yeah.
great place. You'll go missing.
It's a beautiful place. This dude got some body armor.
Okay, Appalachia, come, see the historic sites. Stay, because you got eaten by a cryptid.
Yes. Yes, that's
This-
literally how you will die. Nobody will remember your face.
Is that what
See-
the gypsy told you?
Do you want to know what the fun part about that is? If you ever read, like, Missing 411 or anything like that, the largest amount of missing people in the United States are in Appalachia.
I fucking wonder why. Wakefield 100.
Because you don't trust a goddamn thing out in these mountains.
Nope. You don't trust your neighbor, and if you see something strange, you didn't see it. You probably should have closed your window.
If you see something strange, open fire.
No. Don't even bother.
Yes.
Because it probably already sees you, and by that point, it's too late.
And
I think I sent to the 7 rules of the Appalachian Wilderness.
no.
It's like, if you walk or don't go out at night, always lock your doors and windows, keep your shades drawn at night, do not leave your outside lights on. If you hear your name called in the woods, do not turn around. Never whistle in the woods.
And don't live in Appalachia.
Yeah, that's the best advice you could take. Also, I know a lot of people like going on the Appalachian Trail, but the Appalachian Trail is actually one of the most dangerous places in the U.S.
I actually had an old classmate of mine that almost got murdered on the Appalachian Trail.
Yeah.
Got off lucky.
Oh no, here comes the far right.
She had to crawl like 13 miles bleeding and with a bunch of stab wounds, so lucky wasn't exactly what I'd call it.
She's lucky to be alive.
That, yes. Yeah, it was some homeless dude, like, attacked her and a friend, ended up killing the dude who was an ex-Marine.
So, some of the fun stories I can tell you about growing up in Appalachia, right, is kids would go missing and turn up in places that they could not physically get to. And they would
Oh yeah, where they end up like 16 kilometers with barefoot.
More like up cliffside and shit.
100 miles up a 30-foot cliffside.
With no
sometimes,
clothes.
Yeah, sometimes they do have clothes, sometimes they don't have clothes. And a lot of times they will say that they don't remember anything that happened to them.
Oh, sorry.
It's theorized that there's an ape-like creature out in Appalachia that takes kids and tries to raise them as their own. Some ape.
Gary Busey?
No, some ape-like creature that. Fuck you.
Gary Busey?
How am I doing today, Gary Busey? I'm doing great! Thanks! I'll keep it up!
See, this ape-like creature, I guess, is close enough to humanity that sometimes it gets confused and thinks.
Oh! Obama's wife.
How dare you talk about Michael that way? Anyway.
Oh yeah, you mean
Obama's husband. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Hussein's husband.
That's a dude. Those arms are that of a dude's. I know what a muscular woman's arms look like, and I know what a muscular...
It was really funny. She was on NCIS.
Yeah. Also, have you guys seen that image of Obama when he was like 16 with one of his male best friends?
They keep showing me the picture, but it turns out it's Trudeau.
The guy looks very, very close to Michelle. I
Got
wonder
a
what that. Give me a second, actually.
Welcome to Jackie's stream. You will go on a list.
Let's be real. Are you having fun if you're not on a government watch list?
Friend, is it friend in college?
The law requires that I answer no.
Well, that's not fun at all.
Speaking of laws, just remember the Scottish version of the latest Canadian bullshit is actually worse.
Oh yeah, what'd they do?
They passed a hate crime bill.
Their hate crime bill...
Oh joy.
Their hate crime bill also stipulates that you can serve up to life in prison for misgendering a trans person.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
It is the death penalty if you make fun of a lesbian.
Wait, but they don't have the death penalty.
I guess they do now.
The Scottish death penalty, they just start fucking, the Scottish death penalty starts, it's just Scotland the Brave by, 16 bagpipers piped over, endlessly bit crunch.
No, the death penalty is they drive you to commit suicide.
By what, making you live in Scotland?
Yes. By making you listen to Scotland.
You're gonna be stuck here! You're gonna deal with the women! Look at it! Look at it! Just pointing at a sheep.
That's your new girlfriend, lad.
Oh my god, where? I know I have, I've seen the fucking image.
What's even worse than that is the fact that the Scottish law actually applies to the British, or to the UK as a whole. So if somebody in Scotland finds somebody in Scotland finds what you said offensive, Scotland Yard will fucking arrest you.
How the fuck would that apply, though? If you don't live in
Don't question it, get in the jail. You got a license for that meme?
It's not even a meme. It's just asking a fucking question. How the fuck?
Get
is
into
this-
jail.
Did you say get in
However-
the child?
Jay,
Yes, get in
well, this is UK.
I thought.
Remember, the Birmingham police arrested a 16-year-old autistic girl for saying, "You look like my lesbian nan."
Wow.
Apparently, the entire story is completely fucking. The story that the police stated that she was intoxicated, public intoxication. They were trying to send her home. And same with her
bullshit.
friends. Yeah. The girl actually has no friends, which is unfortunate. She's never drank in her goddamn life.
Also unfortunate.
And she just all she was doing is that she walked down to the Texaco.
Oh, wait a minute. I remember this story. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard about it.
They're fucked.
Didn't the girl also
then
get
they-
pepper sprayed by the cop? Or
Then
am I
they
thinking of a
also-
different incident?
They also performed a B&E on her parents' house,
Oh my god.
so they can arrest her, because originally they were going to let her go, and then they decided, no, we have to arrest this 16-year-old girl.
For potential hate crime investigation.
And they're gonna apply this new hate crime bill to her too, despite the fact that the case is at this point years old.
Oh, Birmingham police actually just like basically said, "Hey, yeah, no, we're with our female officer that like made the call."
And
Why
the
the
only
fuck would
reason,
anybody want to live in the UK at this point?
Oh.
Like, why would anybody want to live
if
there?
I remember correctly, this female officer has been in trouble twice.
Yeah, she's been on social media before,
Mhm.
and not for the good reasons.
Nope.
I'm on social media for the good reasons. All you have
I'm
to
not.
do is look at my all you have to do is look at my Twitter feed, and you will find out what I mean by good reasons.
And the
Why do you people watch
oh, and
me?
the parents were also like basically preventing the police from like obviously arresting their daughter unwrongfully, or wrongfully arresting her, and yeah, they were also like had warrants for their arrest for prevention of police activity.
Obstruction of police duty.
Yes.
Yeah, it was quite bullshit.
You know, for all the shit that we get up here where I live, we don't have shit like that yet.
Oh, just give it time.
Oh no, we won't get. We'll just skip straight over to the get in the camps and get in the pod.
You better drop a good legendary for as tough as you are.
I really don't want that to be the last thing I hear in life. I mean, I'll be a little bit honored, but at the same time, I'll just be wondering, damn, I could have been better.
Damn, no
No,
AK-105? What the fuck is this bullshit?
I'm fighting a legendary cultist high priest.
Does he have a Chris Vector?
God, I hope so. Those are worth money.
By the way, it's actually easier to get a Chris Vector in Canada than it is in the United States.
Yes,
The
I
fuck
know.
is a what?
A Chris Vector.
The fuck is a Chris Vector? Is it like some dude I gotta talk to?
No, it's a 45 caliber SMG.
Pistol.
It's in 9mm.
Good luck getting a
45,
pistol
and-
now.
And 10. And
No,
it's,
it's considered an SBR.
No. It's a pistol.
Trudeau effectively halted the sale of all handguns.
It's effectively an SBR reflex.
By the way, this is what a vector is.
Okay. Sure.
That thing looks cool.
Yeah, it's in 45. Well, its initial production run was in 45.
Nowadays,
you can do
it's
22
shit.
LR, 357, SIG 40, 45.
You could do 9mm.
9
I've seen a
mil.
couple 9mm.
9 mil, or 919 parabellum, or 9 by 21 millimeter.
Is there a 9x18?
Is that automatic?
You can
Yes.
make it.
Probably banned
You
in
can.
Canada.
You can make it. In the U.S., they also don't come in as automatic. They are.
You have to have. You have to.
Again, my entire thing is, if the government can have it, you should be able to have it.
Exactly.
Oh no, I think you should be able to have things the government should not.
You know, the more
You
I
want to
think
own an
about-
aircraft carrier and stock it with F-22s? By God, you should be able to own an aircraft carrier and stock it with F-22s.
Okay, do you realize what the fuck I would do with an aircraft carrier stocked
Don't
with
care.
F-22?
Do you can't?
I
If,
would
again, can you
literally-
afford it? This is not my problem.
No.
I'm just going to point out...
The Middle Eastern crisis solved overnight is all I'm saying.
Caused a new one. Yes, Jackie?
I'm just going to point this little fun fact out. Launching an F-22 off of an aircraft carrier is impossible without killing the pilot.
Don't tell him that. Let him dream.
No, launching is fine. It's the landing that's the issue.
No, the speed that you have to get, up to off an aircraft carrier will cause most pilots to black out.
Whee! Fun times, fun times.
Yeah, the things you learn when you come from the Naval Air Corps family. I know that said Taggart now, but I thought it said.
Quick question: if that causes most of them to black out, how do they launch off an aircraft carrier at all?
It's called the G. Yeah, they don't. The F-35 is what you'd launch off an aircraft carrier.
Yep. And there is a special version for launching off an aircraft carrier. I believe it's the B version.
I did not know that.
B and C can do it. The A cannot, but the B and C variants can. Both can.
And the D cannot. That being said,
the D can't make it.
I don't think they have a D variant, actually.
You don't have a D, huh?
No, they don't have a D variant.
There are 4 variants, but I guess one may still be in testing.
They ain't got no D, Lieutenant Dan.
I know the
if there's
jump
one
jet,
in testing, then fine. But
I know the jump jet one is probably the most nightmarish one of them all.
The Harrier?
No, there's a jump jet version of the F-35.
F-35. Yeah, there's a VTOL variant.
Ooh.
It is garbage.
It is hell. It is hell. Like
from what I understand, the whole hovering thing with anything that isn't a helicopter isn't exactly what one would call pleasant.
So
it's very unproven technology.
So the fantail version of the F-35 actually does not have as powerful an engine as its brothers do. And is prone to having issues maintaining altitude, if I remember correctly.
This is the one that has the jump jets, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear issues in maintaining altitude in my experimental jump jet fucking fighter. That's not exactly giving me confidence. You don't go out and go, is this thing going to work? Maybe.
Hey, Tuck, don't look at the V-22 Osprey.
Oh, I've seen those before. Again, it's one of those questions of, can we put a pilot in this? Well, he doesn't really have a choice. Excellent. Sacrifice to the sky god.
No, the Osprey has atrocious. It's atrocious.
Also, Regis.
Yeah.
The Chris Vector that you can get, like the stock Chris Vector on the website for Chris Vector, it is considered to be the pistol variant. You have to order You have to order separate parts to make it the SBR variant.
I heard that Canada considers it to be an SBR. That's why I said
Yeah.
Canada
and-
sucks. Moving on.
If
anyways,
I'm wrong, then I am wrong, and I do apologize.
Yeah, no, they will state like SBR, but the stock variant, if you would look into what would be considered a pistol, that's what the things are for the pistol.
Yeah.
So we are both right.
See, your problem is that Trudeau banned the sale of handguns in Canada.
I don't understand how the fuck you can.
Trudeau.
Because
Also, our Charter of Rights is more like a Charter of Privileges. Except for a very few specific set of ones that they can't absolutely fuck with.
That is actually one of my biggest gripes with the conservative movements in the United States. They don't understand that the rights assigned by the United States Constitution are not rights protected by government, but rights of man that government cannot trounce.
They are rights that are ordained by God and protected by the government. They are not. They
You
are
think
not
God would
granted.
You think God would want women to vote? What?
Yes.
Unfortunately. Look, I wouldn't let myself vote.
I was being sarcastic. I really don't give a shit. Actually, I've met so many women that I've actually wanted to
There's so
abolish the
many people
19th
that I would immediately disallow from voting.
Yeah, same.
There is a woman that I play in a D&D session.
All right, do you watch TikTok? All right, no.
She has literally said, repeal the 19th. I will not state this individual's name because she has asked me not to state her name because it would look very bad for her if she did. But
Well, considering that Jackie's streaming, if you linked her name, I think everyone would kick your ass.
I will say this: every one of you knows her.
I will find you
Oh,
and I will hunt you down. But no,
I will say this: she is not shy about her fanfic. If that gives you a hint.
Ah, yeah.
If it,
No, actually, though, I did a little bit of research though into like the women's suffrage movement and all like the feminism and stuff for history, because of course I had to. Less than 19% of women actually wanted to vote.
Yep.
It was a case of they didn't want to vote because they didn't want the responsibilities associated with that vote. Because there was a concern.
That's some of it. That was some of it. Another reason is, I mean, my husband can do it. Why should I? Like,
that
why?
too.
Yeah. Because, like, it was seen as, like, the man's job, because the idea of the original inception of, like, voting in the States was the family comes together and agrees on who they would want to vote for. That was the idea.
And that's actually
so
how
women
it
didn't.
worked. While the man was away from the house, the woman would run the house's affairs because generally you had to travel to vote.
Yep.
Yes. And if the man was at war, the woman would take care of the voting for him.
But it would still be under his name.
Yes. And they would still have to discuss it.
Yeah. Whether it be by letter or some telegram or something.
Usually prearranged. Back in the day, your politicians were much closer than they are now.
That is true.
You could often
Nowadays they should wear suits just like NASCAR.
Yes, but back in the day, it was literally a case of your local politician was some dumb fuck named Bob that you probably borrowed money from. So you voted for him because he seemed like a good guy, and he generally doesn't mean any harm.
And plus, you're really hoping he would give you a job.
Well, that never changed. But
nowadays, I only know my local politicians because I had to deal with them to get a building permit.
Yeah, nowadays you will only know your politicians if you actively look for it out.
Yeah.
I could not tell you any of the politicians of the state I live in.
No, neither could I.
Neither
could I. I'll take that back. I can tell you who the governor of the state is, but that's only because...
That's different.
I can tell you the governor, and I think one of the senators, but I think he might have gotten voted out already. Is Tom Tillis still in the Senate? I can't fucking remember anymore. Could someone look that up for me, please?
What? Sorry.
Could someone see if Tom Tillis is still in fucking Congress? Thon.
You got 2 feet in a heartbeat.
You got
Yeah,
2 feet
yeah.
now.
I was in a fucking dungeon. That's why I asked. But now I'm out of the fucking dungeon. Okay, fuck off.
Yes, he is still.
I bereaved you.
Yeah, he's a Republican, but he's a fucking garbage Republican.
All of them are garbage.
No, this motherfucker is a legitimate douchebag.
I know. I'm
So-
saying all of them are garbage.
I actually kind of like the Republican governor of the state I live in.
Well, because
I
out
worked with-
there, if a politician fucks up, the people will go. Things have not changed since the 1800s. People will literally take their governors out back, and nobody will ever see that governor ever again, because it's most likely Billy Joe Bob and his friends Dale and Ted are literally ready to fucking hang him like a goddamn lynching.
I mean, we should just do that right now with everyone, but
In Minecraft.
you could still get arrested for that one.
I don't know who this guy is.
In Roblox.
My governor is the whole reason that the state didn't close down its oil fields when Biden mandated that all the oil fields get shut down.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
He also was trying to repeal the income tax.
Based?
Well,
Nice.
I mean, I know I have publicly stated that the income tax in the state I live in is the lowest in the United States, barring not having an income tax system.
I mean, I'm gonna say it right now. The income tax was never meant to be permanent.
Nope.
None of these taxes were meant to be permanent, but they've become goddamn permanent.
Surprise,
Well, yeah.
motherfucker.
Who else
There's
would pay
no-
for the roads? I
there's
fucking hate
nothing-
that phrase.
Motherfucker, what do you mean pay for roads?
There's nothing more permanent than a temporary government program.
Fuck off.
Also, the people that say, "Oh, you know, you like roads," I'm like, "Yeah, I love roads." Unfortunately, they haven't done shit with them. There's so many fucking potholes. They're just holes.
Yep.
At this point, I trust the holes more than I trust the politicians.
So,
At
you know,
least-
that's something else that's fucking amazed me since living up here. The roads up
Yeah.
here are actually well maintained.
It's
They're better maintained than that single lane road that I had to drive over the mountain to go to work in Appalachia, and the whole time I was like, God, please don't wash out today.
Yeah, but see, here's the difference, Jackie. The roads in Appalachia are just shit.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hello.
God damn it.
Hello,
Oh,
Bartra.
goddamn you too, Reflex. Goddamn you too.
No need to get all fucking sensitive. Jesus God. Fuck. No wonder why you get bullied. You're too easy of a target.
Says the Garlean.
I do the bullying. Okay? I
What?
am the one who bullies. Alright? The Doman
What?
genocide? That was me. The fucking Bajans? Me. I am the one who made sure that Dalamud fucking fell. Not fucking Bahamut. We did that. Fuck him.
Yeah, and then you got kicked
You know-
by Mikute.
Anyways.
No,
Damn.
let him enjoy this. It's not
Yeah.
often that he gets a win. That was pretty good.
Yeah. Right.
I am the one who commits the war crimes.
No, that will be.
Wait a minute. Were you? Because if I remember correctly, I have screenshots.
Of what?
Remember
I
that
have
time you lost a bet
What bet? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
and someone got to choose your outfit?
Wow.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest with
In
you.
my,
Somebody got to choose my outfit once, and I haven't took off the skirt since.
okay,
Funny you should mention that.
I actually don't have that outfit anymore.
Ah!
Coward.
I overrode it.
I
with
still
a
have the
set of armor.
screenshots of it though.
Fuck.
Boom, 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 boom.
Man.
Oh, I has a level up.
I just saw Oppenheimer, and I can't believe that the U.S. still hasn't taken accountability for the war crimes it committed.
Boo-hoo.
Good.
They weren't war crimes
Meanwhile,
until we
Japan.
committed them.
In Japan, be like, hey, so like we still don't want to take accountability at Pearl Harbor, but it was a tragedy. It's like,
Unit 731.
yeah.
Oh God, have you heard about the Havana syndrome thing that's been going on?
They say that they want to say it's Russia, but
What is it?
So apparently, a woman was attacked, and there's a recording of a phone call that happened outside of her house where a very Slavic voice was asking, is it supposed to have a flashing green light? Supposedly she had holes in her brain. It was on 60 Minutes.
supposedly the Russians are using an advanced energy weapon to disrupt members of U.S. consulates around the world.
I can see
They
if
have
I can
varying
pull up
degrees of symptoms.
I can see if I can pull up the clip in a second.
But it was first reported in Havana. That's the Havana.
It was first reported in Havana in the 1970s.
Havana, una, no.
Hey, Havana
Come,
used to
Mr.
be very...
Tallyman, tally me banana.
Daylight come and I drop me bum. Wait.
I don't think that's how the song goes.
It does.
No,
when
but
you're
that made
gay.
me sad. Not the bong.
Because this game is garbage. We will do this because I'm having problems with the world again.
Considering the fact that I accidentally started a flame war just because I was celebrating a victory.
What are you talking about?
Don't even ask.
Oh, why bring it up?
Why? The real question is, why do we care?
You don't.
That is probably why I've been having problems with my internet. I was watching my own stream.
Oh.
Infinite recursion.
On all the platforms.
Jackieception. Jackieception.
Like no wonder why there's 4 echoes.
Jacquelineception.
4? You think I'm just on 4 platforms? I'm on all the platforms, man.
Not on Twitch.
We're streaming this
That
bitch
is-
live from Smoke Signals.
What should I play? What should I play?
Let's play the award-winning MMO Final Fantasy XIV.
No, fuck you.
Play
No, I
Underrail.
actually, I genuinely will never play that because I had someone that constantly told me that. Like, even though I told him to actually stop and he just would not understand it.
Play Underrail.
I don't want to buy a new game.
It's fun.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Eh.
It's brutal and Slavic. And it has a kick-ass soundtrack.
We're talking metal, jazz.
Game
Not that I
OST.
dislike jazz, but normally when someone says kick-ass soundtrack, you don't immediately open up with
Cowboy Bebop.
doo-doo-doo.
You can make jazz into
Also, Afro Samurai. Don't forget Afro Samurai.
Hey.
I'm
Afro
having
Samurai
to-
had some kick-ass beats.
I'm having to do things live chat or people watching. Sorry. I'm very not good at this being a
There you
streamer.
go.
I'm just gonna
Stream.
put myself where chat's supposed to be on the screen.
I tend not to, like. I'm weird like this. I will listen to a game soundtrack outside of its game.
Yeah, I'll do that too.
Depends on the game.
The only exception is, so far that I've done personally was Persona 5 Royal.
Or you could get yourself Star Sector, $15, and you'll never go bored.
What the fuck is Star Sector?
Another game recommended by Seth.
Hey, people.
I've never watched a Seth. No, I was about to lie. I have seen a Seth video.
Star Sector. Do you want to go out in the middle of space and essentially sell drugs, make an empire, ruin everything, do it all over again?
Yeah.
See,
that's not a game. That's just your average day in Stellaris.
See, here's the problem.
You
I've
can't
only
do that, actually. It
No.
starts... What?
No,
Star
I've
Sector,
only,
Stellaris.
no, I've
No,
only-
do not say same thing. I swear to you, they are two different games.
I know.
will-
I'm just being a dick.
Who the fuck cares?
Well,
Yes,
because
Jack.
he says words. He
It's
says words and he doesn't
spaceships.
understand them.
Do you?
Okay.
I do
Alright.
understand words.
Really,
Yes,
really?
Jackie?
Is that your fucking comeback
This is the video I was talking about.
Intense pressure.
Are you still streaming?
In
the first
story, we said,
Oh god.
We're going through 3 different streams. How many dimensions?
I felt
Too
like
many.
I couldn't really walk.
We felt this is starting to look like Russia. And in this story, our sources are telling us
What is this?
that is Russia.
This is from 60 Minutes.
Oh, it's the what's it called?
Oh, the Havana Syndrome.
Yeah.
Oh wow! It's
I couldn't find the exact one I was talking about. It was a
Michael Ray,
clip.
I'm a producer at 60 Minutes.
I'm Oriana Zilda.
Yeah, isn't it caused by like microwave weapons from the fucking Russians or some shit?
Apparently you can cause it by a lot of things. And it's nice to know I still have to work on those screens. Oh yeah, a little bit of spoilers for people who ever made it past the 2-hour mark. For the Hammer Power Hour.
Oh, when's that happening?
Where we shoot squeaks out into the cannon and into a planet.
When's that happening, Jackie?
Soon. Within the
Cool.
next month. If you
If
pay
it's on a Sunday, I can participate.
I'll probably be doing it on Sundays.
Fuck yeah, I'll happily join on for that. I got nothing to do
But
on Sundays.
I
don't even
have
go to church.
screens. I have screens for 3- and 4-way conversations. I haven't worked out how I'm going to capture things. Also, it sounds like I'm talking to myself because I haven't got all the sources on those filled out yet.
Well,
You ever need anybody to
like I
test?
said, Jackie, if you need anybody who is at least an animator, I'm willing to do it for free. I need the experience anyways.
You
We may
animate?
need anim.
No, he
we
doesn't.
We may need
Reflex,
stuff.
reflex, reflex. I'm gonna just say this once. You really don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah, no,
Do
I
you
have,
at all? Because I can tell you
have-
don't.
I have
Mhm.
most of those. You know what? I'm going back to my silly worlds.
I do not blame you.
Yeah.
So anyway, but yeah, I'll happily join on for some of the Hate Hammer Power Hours. I got nothing.
Hammer
to do.
Power Hour, where we toss a rat into a cannon and we shoot him out into space.
I mean,
Squeak
like a
pig, squeak.
Yeah, Squeaks is gonna be squealing all right.
No, I made a reference to the movie Deliverance.
Oh, oh boy.
Squeal like a pig. What do you think that's in reference to?
I can think of a few things, and I don't want to say it.
Let me put it to you this way. Nobody has liked the Appalachian Mountains, especially the West Virginians.
West Virginia.
Things happen in those mountains nobody wants.
I mean, the hills have eyes was a thing, so.
Oh no, this is worse.
Oh.
No, they have actual scenes of intimacy that are not exactly consensual if you get
Yes, yes, I know about that. Not the best thing, but unfortunately I know about it.
Yeah.
How many fucking plasma cores did I pick up?
Not enough.
Who knows?
Yes.
But yeah. I just figured I would announce it on stream. I actually have the scenes for it. I just haven't figured out how I'm going to get camera angles and stuff involved.
Cool.
I mean,
How the fuck do I have 26 of them?
Hey, I'm busy. You people just don't know how busy I am.
I mean, we have a decent idea, but yeah.
We appreciate all that you do, Jackie. Thank you for your efforts.
Especially since we're going to be talking a lot of shit.
Also, due to how the Hate Hammer Power Hour is, I have to load all those scenes into another instance of OBS because
Oh, pain.
It's not streaming to my channel, it's streaming to the cock channels.
Dang.
Ah yes, the way Fallout is meant to be enjoyed.
With hookers and cocaine.
No, absurdly.
Do 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 do.
This is gonna take forever.
But yeah, I don't know the official start dates or whatever right now.
Hey, Jackie, I mean, like, hey, take your time. I mean, you gotta prep, you gotta do this, you know that. We'll join you when you feel you're ready.
Should I prep interview questions?
Took, you're not Tony Stark, I'm sorry. Just because you wear the power armor.
It's a conversational podcast. And then after we're done with the podcast, I have to rip the audio because it's going up on the Spotify and other places.
Good evening, and welcome to the Hate Hammer Power Hour.
You're gonna be the next Miss Rogan.
What?
And beyond that, the other fun parts of this that I've also been working on the Cockcast, which will be behind a paywall.
I'm sorry, did you say Cockcast?
Cock.
Ah.
Do you not know the name of my studio, Patrick?
All I heard was... kind of. You mentioned it yesterday, it was Cockcast, but I didn't hear it properly.
It's the Cockcast and the bonus hole. The Cockcast will also have its audio ripped and put up on most platforms.
Ah, so you'll be the...
We're copying the Dick Masterson approach for that one.
I was thinking of more of a Miss Pool here, but okay. Reflex, you don't need to understand it, just let it go.
I believe the implication is that he is referencing Mr. Tim Pool.
And Jackie's a woman, so why not?
But why would you?
How about just be? How about just have Jackie be Jackie and not a copy of arguably bland and boring people?
I mean, I'm talking to one. Joke.
Do you want to know my favorite part of the...
Bartrick, I hope you swallow a cactus.
Been there, done that.
Part of recent Tim Pool stuff is?
Oh god.
Take your pick. Which particular flavor of Civil War or World War III were you looking for today?
The fact that he got into a fight with Harrison Smith on his podcast.
Who?
The guy that does InfoWars' early show.
Okay, but what?
Why?
Why did he get into a fight and how bad did he lose?
I don't remember. They ended up starting debating over something, right? And the fun part about all this debate is literally the next segment. Tim Pool was agreeing with everything that Harrison Smith said in the segment prior that he was getting upset about.
Damn.
Tim Pool's Discord literally started yelling at Tim Pool for being a grifting faggot.
Dang.
He
He
is.
is a grifting faggot.
I mean,
And I don't care if he sues me. He's a grifting faggot.
I mean, he can't really sue nobody. I'm sorry.
He can try.
You can sue people over any reason.
He's tried to sue a lot of people.
Old Timmy Pool tried to sell? Man.
Yeah,
Tim
Tim
Pool's
Pool
trying to
has.
sue a bunch of people.
Yeah.
And I thought the courtroom was worse.
The courtroom doesn't
Tim-
try to actively sue anybody. Not that I recall, at least.
Well, the last time I saw him,
I wouldn't be surprised.
My problem with Jeremy is Jeremy doesn't do enough research.
Yeah, plus he talks too much and posts too many videos. Like, it's like watching DSP, to be honest. But for
My problem with Jeremy of the Quartering is he says a lot without saying anything.
Yeah,
It is a word salad.
It is literally just a verbal word salad that makes me want to punch him in the fucking throat and just go, dictionary, motherfucker. Can you
I still
use
find
it
it
to make
hilarious.
this work?"
I still find it hilarious that he's like confused about how he's still banned from every Magic themed like tournament, event,
Wasn't he a
game,
cunt?
anything.
No, he made fun of some woman who was a cosplayer who then proceeded to get him banned.
Oh.
Well,
Gee,
here's the thing
me,
though.
Jeremy.
And then on top of that, he pointed out the fact that there were a bunch of Magic the Gathering judges who were on the sex offender registry and nobody had background checked it.
Damn.
That's a separate thing.
Yep.
That I will say. But the main problem came down to is that he refused to post the photo, or like to take down the photo, because that was the main cause. Is like she just did not want her photo on there, without her consent. And the
You know
event
what? She
holders
should've sued us.
and the event holders do have a thing on their website stating that you have to gain permission to take photos of people.
Oh, so he literally
He actually broke the rules. He got served a sentence, or not served a sentence. He got punished for it, but then is still confused as to why he was still punished for something that he actually broke the rules for.
Didn't he just criticize her online? What picture?
It's the look. There's a woman here. Yeah.
It's literally just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty much.
All she wanted, literally all she wanted, she's like, I would stop everything if you would just take down the photo.
Stubborn.
That's it.
Be a bitch.
That's it.
Not even stubbornness. It's literally just.
Fine, retardation, whichever's first.
The woman has asked you, "Hey, could you please take down the photo? I do not feel comfortable with your photo."
Because it was also mocking her and her boyfriend. Because she was there for her boyfriend playing.
Oh, so she was being a supportive girlfriend, like she
That's
should be.
Andrew Dobson.
I'm sorry, the fuck?
What?
You're thinking of the comic dude. The
No,
guy who made a
no.
comic of the Sem
Okay.
chick who dressed
yeah,
up
I
like.
know.
No,
Yeah, that's
no,
Andrew
no,
Dobson.
No, Took. Jeremy did the same thing.
Yeah, Jeremy did the same shit.
Yep.
That's what happened.
Yep.
They happened to. Yes, I do know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yes, he took a photo while he was like waiting for the next round. Saw a girl behind him, took a photo of him, saying, "Hey, look, there's a girl over here." And she found out somehow. I think someone saw it on social media and showed it to her. She said, directly to him, "Can you take down the photo?" He went on social media and decided to be a retard and say, "Wow, she's being insensitive." And then,
Okay, quick question: where is all this information coming from?
It was like years back.
because it was the reason why quartering became the quartering. It is how he jump-started his like YouTube channels.
Yeah, but I just would like to know where this information is coming from.
Took.
Like, who said it?
Oh.
A lot of places.
Reflex
This-
is one of the sources.
I am getting it.
Okay.
Most likely from an old Twitter thread or Twitter post, and it just kind of blew up, I assume. Because Reddit wasn't a thing back in the day.
Back then, it could have been a fucking Facebook post for all we know.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. Well, depending on the year that it happened, when his channel fucking blew up because of.
2015 Facebook.
So Twitter will be around the time. So.
Because this is like this is damn near a decade ago, isn't it? Like this isn't recent. It's like 20 years, not 20 years, but it's like 10 years ago now, isn't it?
Kind of. I don't know.
If it makes you feel any better, I've been working in media for 17 years.
You're old.
Nah, I'm 24.
Wait, we're the same age?
No.
No, Regis. Regis. Don't listen to Jackie when it comes to
look, I'm tired, okay? I will literally believe you. I will believe someone if they say that they are a ham sandwich that's okay, sentience.
I'm a ham sandwich that's gained sentience. Give me your social security number, your mother's maiden name, and your bank account details.
But sir, you're
Shut up. Do it.
My mother's last name is...
Fuck you.
Is Regis.
Yes.
No. I would give a
No,
hint.
you have to answer
it
the
is-
same way I always did when somebody asked what my full name was at my job. My name is Pablo Diego Jose Francisco de Pablo Juan Amasena Maria de las Armenos Ciprianos de Santismo Trinidad de Ruichi Picasso.
So every generic Italian name, Spanish name.
No, that's a Spanish name.
Don't let him cook.
I don't care.
Let him cook. He will cook. He can cook all he wants.
Listen, if I could cook meth, I could.
And also, no, that was Pablo Picasso's full name.
Well, Pablo Picasso isn't people.
I mean, he was once.
No.
He did more than you have.
Pray to God I remember seeing the fucking Twitter post. Holy
It's
shit.
probably been taken down.
Most likely.
I would not be surprised if it was on his old, but like, someone would have a fucking archive, wouldn't they?
Can't you find it on the whatever they call the
but it would
Wayback
be
Machine?
on. It would be on an archive site or on Kiwi Farms.
Oh yeah, it's
I am not gonna go to Kiwi Farms for this.
Why you don't want to see? You don't want to see updates on your?
I'm honestly not that invested.
On your wife, on your waifu, Chris Chan.
No, wait, that's 4chan.
Whether or not the quartering got banned or something, I don't really care. It's just one of those I'd like clarification. If not,
he did get banned.
He did.
Yeah, I recall him bitching about it. Like he's.
oh, I know he got banned, but you know,
the
whether or not,
around.
yeah, the circumstances behind it.
Yeah. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's past is past, but regardless.
Given this is back in the time I was still a young thing.
Also, getting banned from Magic wasn't really hard.
It's still not hard.
I'm still banned from Star City.
The fuck?
It's
Why?
the biggest Magic the Gathering tournament in the US.
Why?
The question why and how.
How'd you get banned?
Have you read my Twitter recently?
Not really. I was busy dealing with a lot of other shit.
I swear to you, I know for a fact I've seen this fucking post. It probably could have been on.
It's gonna be at this for the next 3 days. I'm gonna get a message in the middle of the night just going, I found it. And the only response he's gonna get is gonna be me 8 hours later when I wake up, and it's just gonna be K.
No, because like I know for a fact I don't want to sound like I'm schizophrenic saying I like making this up that he made a post about it, but I know for a fact he did.
Listen, I'm not saying you looked like that.
They have a movie, but
No, I know
it's
Digimon is an anime, but I'm just asking, like, is it a movie or is it just another
No,
season's
no,
ghost?
Monsters. Digimon are the champions.
This one is different.
Ah, okay.
Well, this one has to do with cards. This one has to do with cards.
Why the fuck is it always cards?
Digimodify. Well, because they released a card game.
Imagine going to heaven and then God sitting there going to get into the pearly gates. You had to defeat Saint Peter in a duel.
It's time to duel.
At that point, you're just looking at him and going, "You know what? I'll go to hell."
No, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna play full.
You just look at him and go, "All right, I'll just go to hell." You get to hell. All right, welcome. We're gonna play Magic the Gathering for the next 60,000 years.
And you're like,
no!
It's my own personal hell. It's just nothing but a guy playing Karn. Fuck you. Fucking Karn.
Oh god, no. You're playing Magic the Gathering in hell, but you're only playing fucking EDM controlled commander decks.
And not to mention Satan.
No, you're given an entire thing, but you're always mana screwed. You have one lightning and a goblin, but you have no red. And an entire deck's just blue.
No, the hell is that the devil plays a blue deck.
Blue decks are the devil?
Yep.
Did I mention that I'm retooling my blue mill deck?
You can't retool.
Did I mention that I am slowly working through that starter deck that I was kicking ass with on Magic the Gathering Arena to make it even worse?
Nice. And yes, I can retool it. I have 4 grind clocks and I need a shitload of draw.
No, see, here's what the thing is. The devil uses exclusively, he's exclusively crossover cards, not a single original Magic card.
No.
Dude just endlessly uses cheaty face.
Lord of the Rings deck.
Just endlessly cheaty faces out of your fucking eye sockets. Here, ta-da, cheaty face. Fuck!
He genuinely says yes, and I do think Aragorn should be black. And you're like, wait a minute, what?
Oh god, don't even.
As someone who has
you get to hell and Satan has blue hair.
Hey, have you guys seen the new fucking core set?
What?
No.
But what?
I don't really. The core set.
The new core set for Magic the Gathering.
Oh fuck no.
It's.
I don't know. I heard it. I heard it's tight.
It is not. It is not tight. It is puns. It is the worst puns in the world, and it is Cowboys.
No.
Yeah,
no.
Jackie. Corset.
Look, I was
a corset, not the core set.
Oh, corset.
Yeah,
I wouldn't know anything about that.
No, of course not. Maybe Tom does. Fuck you.
I don't
Reflex.
wear clothes unless I have to.
Yeah.
What is it with VTubers and clothes? Why can't they just put on pants?
Because pants are the devil.
How restricting pants are?
Yes, I have pants on. They're not that uncomfortable.
Also, you know what's funny? You know what's funny actually about?
Oh God, wait a second.
Cowboys?
I'm saying that I've gotten old.
Wait a minute, hold on. When you said Cowboys and in the newest like Magic core set, okay, you know what's funny? Hearthstone did their own their own version of Cowboys.
Oh,
and when they released it, that's when Magic announced
okay.
they were doing Cowboys.
Hearthstone releases it. Okay, so they have the Dairy Bandit.
Actually,
is that a card in Hearthstone?
I would not be surprised. But no, they have unique mechanics. Like it was called Quick Draw. You play it on the turn, or you gain an additional effect when you play on the turn you draw it, or it gets added to your hand.
Look, Reflex, with all due respect, after what they did to Jesse McCree, I ain't touching any of them.
Okay, cool. I don't care.
Yeah, well, fuck you.
I don't play fucking
Overwatch.
Overwatch.
I don't give a shit. They shouldn't be touching anything that's Western. They're retarded.
I hate to break it to you, but they've
do-
already.
Ah, good dang.
They do have some really cool, unique cars that came out of this set. One of them is literally just fanning the hammer.
Yeah, but I'm not spending more money.
And I'm not dealing with Blizzard.
I have one person that I actually play Magic with. That's an old friend of mine.
You know, I was tempted to get the
I go to the
Warhammer
grave
set.
every day. I go to
I
the
was-
grave of my old friend every day. We are
Dang.
still waiting for his next turn.
Oh. It's sad because I actually had a friend that I used to play Magic with who's dead.
Damn it, Jackie! Why do you have to make it depressing?
Because I also have a friend that I used to play Magic with that's passed on.
Regis declared nuclear war on Darlum.
What?
We'll take orders from you.
I
You do it
kicked your
yourself.
country's ass. I
fucker.
have the order.
What? Are you?
What?
What are you talking about?
I think he's having a schizophrenic break. Just put him in the corner, leave him to his thing, and then he'll come back around every now and again. He's like a sushi bar at a bad place.
Ordric, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm American. We live in the same fucking country. You stupid motherfucker.
Your point.
No, we don't live in the same country. He lives in
I don't
the
live
place with the
anywhere.
tunnels.
No, you clearly live in two different states. You live in
Jackie, are
reality,
you-
and he lives in
Jackie,
denial.
Jackie, are we on stream?
You live in New York. There, I said it. Fuck you.
Reflex, no respect. You know what? There's no
I just
respect.
said the
You're a
place-
fucking little zoomer that just plays with a little.
I'm
kid
just
game,
gonna
so
put
fuck
you two in your own room here.
I'd like.
The causes of mod abuse, Jackie, 100%.
It's not even mod abuse. It's just at this point, no. Just go down in your own thing if you want to scream at each other.
But yeah, I just said the place with the tunnels. There's a lot of United States with tunnels.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
don't-
I
I
got a
don't have a thing
douchebag
for
who basically decides, oh, it's okay. Just glad you don't know my fucking address. Fuck what?
I mean, it's like I live in the North Midwest and I'm originally from the Southeast. Or am I in the Southeast and I'm originally from the North Midwest? Nobody will ever.
If you want to get me, I gotta come to Canada. Nobody wants to come to Canada. I'm safe.
No,
Till
I
my
wanna go to
government kills
Canada
me.
so I can burn the French part of it, but that's beside the point.
Hey,
You know what? I'm just gonna let you try that because at no point can you read a map.
I mean, I could just go to your neighborhood and just burn it, but that's beside the point.
Good luck. I know how Maritimers act.
Yeah.
Maritimers would look at that and go,